What if the Amazon River, the largest on Earth, wasn't always a river at all but an artificial canal carved by ancient hands? That idea came to me while drifting in a dugout canoe near Manaus, where the Rio Negro's dark waters meet the sandy brown Amazon. From above, the rivers form a seam, like two codes stitched together. Locals call it the meeting of waters. To me it felt like the meeting of story's modern science saying, this is natural, an old whisper suggesting, maybe not. The Amazon is no small creek. It's a serpent 4,000 miles long, wide enough in places to hide Manhattan in its belly. Its basin is so vast it makes its own weather. Scientists say it was shaped by tectonics, rain, and erosion. But the river's path is oddly straight in stretches, like someone drew it with a ruler. And beneath the forest canopy, archaeologists are finding signs of vast, geometric earthworks grids, circles, raised causeways too, precise to be accidents. From a native perspective, rivers are alive. They're highways, but also spirits, each with personality. Our stories say rivers were placed where they are, not just by rain but by intent. In the Amazon tribes still tell of beings who opened the great water roads so people could travel and trade. Maybe those weren't just stories about gods. Maybe they were memories of engineers. Consider this. If an advanced civilization lived in South America before the jungle swallowed their cities, they would have needed transport. Overland in dense rainforest is near impossible. But a canal, that's the perfect road. The Amazon might not just be natural, it might be legacy, dug or redirected to link inland settlements with the sea. And the clues keep stacking. Dark earth, called terra preta, rich with nutrients, appears in patches along the river, created by deliberate human hands. It suggests millions lived here, farming on a scale larger than we thought possible. How did they move goods? Canoes. Yes, but only if the river was passable, straightened, maybe even engineered. Imagine giants of the earth, not in size, but in knowledge, shaping the land like clay. They cut channels with techniques we've forgotten: sound, fire, or forces we call myth. They designed the river to breathe life into the forest, spreading fertility and creating the lungs of the world. To them, it wasn't wilderness. It was a garden. The river was irrigation, commerce, and ceremony all in one. Some Amazonian myths speak of the Cobra Grande, a giant serpent that carved the river as it moved. What if that serpent is a memory of machines, plowing through the land, leaving water behind? In the language of story, serpent and canal are the same image, a winding body connecting worlds. Here's the haunting part. What if the canal builders knew something we don't? The Amazon produces 20% of Earth's oxygen. If it was designed, it wasn't just for trade. It was for survival of humans, of animals, of the planet itself. The canal wasn't simply an invention. It was insurance, a project to turn jungle into a machine for breathing. Picture standing on a bluff 5,000 years ago, watching workers direct water into a channel, chanting as they guide the flow. The river roars, the earth shakes, and slowly a continent learns to breathe. Centuries pass. The builders vanish: plague, flood, war, or maybe by choice. The canal grows wild, swelling into the Amazon we know. The jungle covers the cities, but the river remains, doing its work. If the Amazon River was once an artificial canal, then we're not just floating on water. We're traveling through the veins of an ancient design, still alive, still functioning, long after its engineers disappeared.